Welcome to a word of hope for Tuesday of the 5th week of Lent. I'm Father Don Gergen. Our first reading for this day comes from the book of Numbers and the wandering in the wilderness, and it's the story of how people were being bitten by serpents, and Moses was told to raise a bronze serpent, and when people looked at that, they would be healed. In a way, this is a type, if you will, kind of prefiguring Jesus being raised on the cross. It has always been a question for me, because God clearly was able to heal them. Why, rather than they're looking on the serpent, the raised bronze serpent, didn't God just heal them once they were bitten? Why, indeed, did they even have to be bitten in the first place? I think in response to that question, I would say, it seems almost inevitable that we are all going to, in some ways, be wounded in the course of our lives. Sometimes wounded emotionally, but often morally through sinning, and thus there has to be the remedy. But why can't God just take care of that? Why looking on this bronze serpent? It seems as if God wants to teach us something in this. Doesn't want to simply heal us without calling us to a deeper kind of reflection about how we have sinned, which we are to ponder during this season of Lent. And so the reality is that if we stop and think, no matter how good our lives might be, we are all in need of healing spiritually, morally, as well as emotionally, and perhaps also physically. And so the cross of Christ, to which we are coming as we pursue this season of Lent, to gaze on that cross and to see in it God's love for us. God so loved the world. And so to see in that cross God saying to us, yes, indeed, I love you. To realize that is healing. And thus we do need to take some time to just meditate upon or ponder the passion of Christ and the cross and its deepest meaning necessarily being God's love for us. That's how God heals us, by helping us to give glory and praise to God because of his great love. Let us today think about our own sinfulness, but God's tremendous forgiveness and love, and rejoice. Thank you.